The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson looking to throw right away. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Now it's Jackson. He's to the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 39 yards. And the Ravens march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 34. And now an audible here into something else. Hurts sets up to throw it. There's a short one caught by Uzama. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll get this up to the 45-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll run for the first time with Kenneth Gainwell. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Smith, the man in motion left. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Great, set. 73.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start the... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Hurts will throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it as we resume action. Elliott now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. In motion, Aguilar. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hurts. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. In motion left is Wilson. He's got his man. That's the rookie from Florida State. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him. Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
That's to his running back, Gainwell. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Gainwell will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Throwing is Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here's Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the end. Regardless of status or experience, whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get them up.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays. And there's an example of that right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell.
A solid stiff arm.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the second level, because sometimes you'll break off the but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. He'll drop to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Hurts. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They'll set up to throw. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Elliott on for the extra point. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40.
He'll start with a give to Henry. Reed Blankenship delivering the hit.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Jackson now. Flushed out right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Chased out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Lamar off the play fake. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he gets him around 6 there. Milton Williams making the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Blitz coming, Lamar. He finds Aguilar. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to...
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. Racing down the left side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Tiger swamp!
Running back, motioning right.
No touch.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No touch.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Taken in by Smith. It's inside the 10. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Great. 73. No touch.
Gainwell runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles tie it up late in the 1st. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect there, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
He's on the move. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding...
Back at beginning of 2nd quarter. Ravens in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And the Eagles bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. Worked through his progression, nobody available by the time. Down to the back. Oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, easy, 63, bang. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got fourth down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On fourth down, Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for two. From the pistol, Hurts. And he gets in for two. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Milton Williams making the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Hey, report.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Zach Vaughn with the tackle. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. They got their own fumble. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Play action. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have... Oh, that's got to be a worrying trend for... How integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players.
People need to stop using the Ravens because I only practice against them. It's getting boring at this point.
This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Motion man sent left. From the red zone now. Goddard makes the catch. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown.
No touch that. Can't let get it. No touch.
A play fake now hurts to throw. And he's got it. So they get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead.
Play with backups, bro.
So
You'll get better.
hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence.
Less is more.
Think that much more.
Not much on the return. Should have kept that one in the end zone as the tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
Makes you take everything seriously, but I'm not. I'm just used to playing like this.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He completes it in traffic. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I've said this before. These are your average Madden players. Levels, drive, mesh. Plays with 1 or 2 reads. Run the ball. Low risk, high reward plays. RPOs. Read options.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Don't do any of it.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down. Now Jackson off the play action. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews.
He's losing because that's all he's doing.
But not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd
Advantages
down.
in offense, defense, or special teams.
Lamar throwing again. Chased out to his right.
Right there. What did I tell you?
Defender arrives right as the ball does.
Scheme
and
built around 2 reads.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact.
The service to the
So
game.
now it's going to be 3rd and long. And again, it's Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
1 cover 2 all game long.
Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. Has room down the left
I
side.
don't just stick in any defense. If my opponents can't beat it, I won't stay in it. I rarely use cover 2 because that's fucking cheap bullshit. Just like they use cheap bullshit on
Not just
offense.
making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him.
Players tell me I'm limiting myself because I don't use 80% of the playbook. I'm playing with backup. I'm not limiting myself. This is how I play.
Scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space.
But do I do that in tournaments? No. This is the reason I play in these games with backups.
And it is good.
Because I'm undefeated in tournaments.
Making a 24-point ball game.
It could literally be switched 30-6, and I wouldn't care. You could look up my game history, and you'll see me lose real big.
Well,
But regardless, I'm not trying.
memories on offense as
I
they get
play
right
for
back
free,
to
I don't
the
try
kickoff
for
after
free.
that pick six.
There's a difference.
And the kickoff is into
Players tell
and
me,
inside
oh,
the
well,
end zone.
are we not playing competitively? We're playing online. Nope. Do I see any money at the end of the game? Nope. Is anybody seeing your record, my record? No, unless you purposely put it out there, and who cares what your record is anyway? All This is just a hobby. I'm only playing for fun. Right. If you were playing for fun, you'd be playing like me.
Jackson trying again after the pick. Oh no, they get him yet again.
I don't blame him for that one.
And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
And why do I tell every single opponent, send them screenshots that I never quit a game in 23 plus years playing so that they don't quit? How many more games could I win? How many more games could I win or have players quit because I'm going to play like them offensively? Oh, I smell blood in the water? I'm going to run up the score. I'm going to do everything I can in my power to get a 2-touchdown lead.
Ball at the 33 right? For first down.
Run the ball, play it safe. You know what I mean?
Now they send their
the funny part is,
right.
They think you're a bitch if you don't run the ball. I think you're a bitch if you do.
6 seconds remaining.
In these games.
For his wide receiver there. So that brings up
if you don't run the ball in real games, you're an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I run the ball in real games. Not in these games.
They've got a man in motion. Hurts trying again on second down. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Touchdown because I would have had maybe 2-3 things open for a touchdown.
That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to
like I said, the easiest defense to read is cover 0, but I'm not reading that. I'm not reading the defense. I'm not doing my blocking adjustments. Just picking a play in these games. I read the entire defense in tournaments. Take every single play seriously on offense and defense. Sometimes defensively I'll go quick, but you know.
A final throw before the break.
I'm not expecting a touchdown. I don't even want to score.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power
what am I going to do there? Take me?
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are
I play these games because I said, guys, these are social experiments. I'm trying to see, 1, are they willing to do everything it takes to win in these meaningless games? 2, are they prideful and talking? Like if I see the mic symbol, because we don't hear any player out only at the end of the game, right? I'll message them and say, oh, what were you talking about? I bet it was all positive, right? Because they think I'm trash talking. No. I've even once again free snap. I knew. I said I'm a master running the ball.
Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Do you know how many games, guys, I picked the worst defenses in the game? You know? And had teams run all over me?
From the 17. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the
what
ground.
is it? When they have the worst run defenses, right? Back in the day, the Dolphins, the Falcons, the Panthers, the worst run defenses in the game, right? Jaguars. How many times did I actually have a juggernaut run offense and purposely chose not to run it against them? Right? Whether win or lose. I'm not doing that shit. Not in these games.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Pass lead down.
He has the first over the middle.
Go 3.
And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right
them, they're just staring down crossers. Like I said, these are players. If this is covered, hit this. If that's covered, hit this. Nothing wrong with that. But you can have 4 or 5 reads. You can read one side of football, one side of the field, and then go to the other side and key in your one defender. Boom, 4 or 5 reads. Who's from doing that?
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle.
So read.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Yeah. I could do what players do and just make easy schemes for me. Get the ball out quick. Get the ball in space. Get the ball to my best guys. Yak plays for Yak. You know, all this shit.
They go play action here. Diving right.
I say it's man covered underneath and usually tight. It's more separation downfield.
It's a gain of 19 on the play.
You're clear man underneath space.
First down.
And not everybody's going to be able to hold up in man coverage.
Hurts throwing again.
4-3.
How is that a fourth read? Because I'm reading the wheel. I mean, I'm reading the seam and the hitch. First of all, I never go to the seam, but I still read it. I'm reading the seam and the hitch at the same time, and then I'm reading Keenan and the defenders for the full flat. So it's 4-3. It's not that hard. And then what I said, players said, oh, you must be a nerd then. You must only play Madden all day. Really, all day. Really. I have a full-time job.
On first down, Hurts.
Again, very rarely. That's not even spamming. That was like calling the play 2 times in like 4 plays. I will not spam something. If I do, it's by accident and talking. By the way, they say, oh, well, you shouldn't be talking. Is there any money to be made in this game? I'll hold my breath.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's Smith on the slant.
Hey, keying in defenders, right? Key in defenders. How hard is that? They blitz. There's no stock defense that's going to cover them. Still not stupid. You're still going to read where the user is, right? But what do I say? In these games, I do not factor in the user. I do not have plays to manipulate users. I do not study my opponent's tendencies. Do not read the defense. At every level, do not do my blocking adjustments. When somebody's telling you that they are not trying, they're not doing their blocking adjustments, not reading the defense, what should you do defensively? You should not be calling obvious cover zeros. You might get me, you might get somebody from time to time. But I tell players, don't do that because you're gonna, I'm not in the mood to read defenses, or you're gonna get me in the mood.
Hurts.
They know what. They know what round
end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock, even if it would have been a touchdown.
The funny thing is, if I could purposely throw a pick right here, right? I could throw a pick right here. He would be down 30-6, and he would trash talk. He would talk shit. Oh, you couldn't score, or whatever it could be.
That defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
I'll take that one. That's why I hate option. That's why I hate option. But, like I said, regardless if I score or not, I hate option for that reason.
Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
And give it up
From the
again.
pistol, Hurts. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
The only thing to do is trash talk a good team. Like I said, I never trash talk. I have players throw 7 to 11 interceptions in a game. I never once in my gaming career, not Madden career, gaming career, I have never even thought, never even said to one player, whether it was Call of Duty, Madden, whatever the game was, oh, you suck, you're trash. What happened in the game? Oh, you suck, you're trash. Get the fuck out of here. Blah, blah, blah. Excuses, right? If it's 36-8, if they're winning 36-8, right? What is it? I'm winning 36-8. Am I saying he sucks or he's trash? But if I lose 36-8, playing the way I play, stupid, on purpose? Not on purpose, just because I'm not in the mood. Oh, you suck, you're trash, blah, blah, blah. Excuses. Oh, you're really not trying. Yeah, sure. You just suck. Just admit you suck, right? I see players like that, right? And you wonder why I'm a bad one, right? Because I have players who don't even know football telling me I suck or I'm trash. I'm not like I said, I'm not a former coach or player. I could have told them to go to the seam pass because that's literally all they do, guys, right? Like I said, levels, right? Go check a seam pass. If the seam's not there, if the seam is open, hit it. If the seam's not there, that must mean one of the levels is open, right? That's how easy these players want to play this fucking game. That's how easy they want to play this game. And I'm supposed to respect that? Whether I'm losing 36 or winning, whether I'm losing by 20, whether I'm winning by 29 or losing by 29, that's what I mean.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just
Okay,
couldn't make the
seams,
connection.
corners. If they're both covered,
I
oh,
think if you look up
underneath got to be
in phase
open,
or
right?
defensive
If one of them are
encyclopedia,
open, hit it,
that is a
right?
picture-perfect
How easy is it to
ball, but
read?
he was all over
Like,
the
cause
coverage,
they're
forcing
paranoid. They need to, like,
Going
they
for
still
the
think I'm
incompletion.
trash
Here
talking.
comes the
How does
second
calling
down
somebody
call.
paranoid is a form of trash talking? A form of trash talking.
From the
Maybe I
gun,
just don't know the
Jackson.
definition of trash
Headed
talking.
out
Look at
right.
it. See?
Taking
See?
a big shot for the end zone. Had
See?
the window to go deep, but just couldn't
But
make
if
it
he's
happen.
winning,
Now
oh,
it's
how
third
you
down.
suck, oh, you
I
mad,
like
bro,
that.
you mad, bro,
That's gonna
because you
keep a
can't
defense
stop that.
honest. That
Yeah.
proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap.
Like I said, tell me I'm
With
wrong.
enough looks, eventually,
Tell me
one's
I'm
going to
wrong.
hit.
Right, and what do they say? Well, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I won, you lost. Ha, 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 ha. Well, who's
Jackson
losing?
now on
Who's
third.
losing now? And who's using the kitchen sink?
Completed to Flowers.
Who used the kitchen sink?
Dukes out of one stop. And they finally
Me?
bring him down, but that is a big
Click on
gain
offense
and
and
a new
defense.
set
Did
of
not read your
downs.
defense. Did not read your
Now we're
offensive
going to get an
personnel all
offensive
game long.
timeout. That's their first.
Oh, but
They still
usually
have
it's
two to work with in this
usually I
final
get an
quarter.
L for it. I still win 6
First
or
down,
7 out
ball
of
at the
9 10 games
36.
I play. Or 10 games I play. But the games I lose, right? They don't know that I win more than I lose, right? I lose to them. It's like, oh, I must lose to everybody because of the way I play.
Bateman
Nope.
hauls it in.
And you see this?
What a
2
hit.
straight
He
wins
gets
against the
flattened
Ravens.
to the ground.
Last game,
That is the
122-7.
epitome of
Guy
staying
quit
on
at the beginning
schedule.
of the
That
fourth
kind of
quarter.
completion right there on first down, well, opens up
Using
the
the Ravens.
entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short
Do they
now.
use the
Offense to get
Ravens?
even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup,
Like, do
they've
you
got
really?
second and
This is what I
4.
say. I don't study my opponent's tendencies. What does studying your opponent's
Again, it's
tendencies
Jackson
mean?
to the air.
Well, it means
Escapes the
not giving up
pocket.
shit like this.
Gets this
You
to
see it
Bateman.
coming, you do something about it. I'm not doing
He's
anything about it.
tackled with a first down
Regardless if
yardage.
I'm up 29 or not,
It's a pickup of 9
up 28 or not,
yards.
I'm not doing
And
anything
that'll be
about it.
first down, Baltimore.
Oh, but if I don't do anything about it, and I say, oh, I let you do that all game long because I'm playing on autopilot. Oh, excuses. You just can't stop it. Every single player who played Madden for 1 week and actually studies different defenses, 1 week, you would shut that down. You would shut everything down. Basically, like I said, defensively, you're trying only to limit big plays.
Sometimes when you're just
When you're
looking
facing a
to
mobile
move it
quarterback,
forward, get
you're
some
trying to
small
take away
yards
big
on the
plays.
throw,
You're
quarterback's
trying to
best friend,
make
security
them nickel and
blanket.
dime the
Once
field.
big old tight ends,
You know,
that's an extra bonus.
you're forcing them to stay in the pocket, and you're forcing them to nickel and dime down the field. Am I doing that? No. Why? Because I'm going quick. First page of coaching suggestions. Man don't know what plays he's using.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Give the left.
There's so many
Roman wins
defenses
off the line, and that's
that would
all that
stop
was
that.
needed to
So many.
ensure that first down right there.
What defense? All you have to know is, okay, which defense is going to take those deep shots away and make them go to the crossfield. Okay? Over to sinks.
4 downs now to get in.
Right.
Here's first and goal.
No, we changed it.
Go to 0.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, guys, am I thinking I might be sighing? I might be
He
like,
was all
you know,
over him in coverage.
whatever.
And that really did help
But did I
force the
say he sucks?
incompletion.
Did I even think he sucks? No.
Flushed out of
There's
the
no such
pocket.
thing, guys. I said that. There's no such
Touchdown,
thing.
Baltimore.
And I'll tell you
This one
what.
has been a
This
long
guy's playing a
game,
certain
no
way,
doubt, but hey,
right?
something
You could say
positive to
he's
look back on there.
playing
But
like
they
me.
didn't
I'm
quit,
playing
Kate,
how
and
I
know
want to
that
play.
sounds
He's
a little
playing how he
cliche
wants to
at
play.
this
We're
professional
both
level,
not
but it
playing or
really
taking
is
this
an
game
important
seriously,
thing.
right?
This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and
I'm
fire.
not biased.
Ravens gonna give it another
That's
go,
how like it
trying
is.
for 2.
I grade myself on every play
Jackson
too.
throwing for it.
But
He's
when you're
on the
doing something
move.
like this, player doesn't suck.
And they pick
It's
him
just
up
the way he
again.
decides to play.
Picked out by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles
If
get
there
it
was
back
money on
as
the
he
line, I
intercepts
bet
him
you
for
I
the
get the
second
best of
time
him
this
too.
game.
Right? The best may not be good enough, but I'd get the best of him. He wouldn't be playing like this with money on the line, right? Nobody in their right mind would. So instead of me trashing them and saying, "Oh, you suck, you trash," that's the only thing you can do.
Now Tucker on to
I
handle
know
the
better,
kickoff.
and I know he's not really trying. He's messing and fucking around, just like I am.
Starting at the 10.
Because
And
I'll
a
give you an
decent
example.
return
I
ends
say
as
this
they
all the
bring him
time.
down
Even in
inside
tournament
the
games where I'm
30.
not sure if I'm going to win or score points, I steal big plays and points. Why? Because there's certain things, right? Reading the defense out at every level. Hey, oh man, I don't know what I don't know what the secondary is in. Oh, but the box is soft. Let me check it through the run. Oh, I don't like the run here. I don't like a deep pass here. Let me go to a play that's going to have balanced routes and maybe possibly give me a good place for a hot read or check down. Guess what? A hot read ends up being cover zero, ends up being like a blitz on the play. Big 20, 30-yard play downfield, or ends up being something, like deep defense.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second.
Whatever.
Second down now, 7 to
If
go.
I find my opponents ever audible constantly, that's a lot of opponents. A lot of opponents online in tournaments will do that. I will stay patient and I will wait, and I will audible late so that they cannot set big plays touchdowns.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw.
I don't know
Able
what
to
down
find
this.
Gainwell.
I don't know what down
And
this
he's
is.
going to get this up close to the 40
Not
before
gonna
going out.
run.
Rhythm.
Some players will say,
rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball
if
swing,
I somehow get beat, if I somehow let him come back and beat me, it goes through one ear and out the other. But if I hold on and win, it's like, oh, you good. It's ass backwards. Also, if I get my ass beat, like I said, you suck, you're trash. That's what's said, right? But if I win a close game, I'm in a close game but lose, what is it? Oh, good game, bro, classic, blah, 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 whatever. It's ass backwards. Why are we shitting on players for that reason? Because they're losing badly. Why are we shitting on players? Right? Why are we shitting on players for playing badly? I don't shit on players for playing badly. I just shake my head because of what they're doing in the game. Like I said, it's not about results. It's how you get them.
A good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
You're either trying to disguise a cover zero or a cover two invert cover two. Like I said, if I get a big play from anything, I'm not taking it. I think everybody is going back here. See, that's just an example. You read the defense, you do something about it. We're not going to, hike the ball. Right? I might do that, right? Like I said. But them, they'll go to a stretch every single time, regardless of the defense. It could be a cover two. They'll run a stretch. Right? It could be a big defense. Oh, well, definitely. It could be it could be a lot of beef in the box and still run a stretch.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
I'll see players run a draw play on 3rd and 20 and then it's like, wait, did you even read the defense? Or did you just see it was 3rd and 20 and you decided to run a draw? Oh, didn't read the defense. Yeah.
Obviously. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He goes back to him yet
again. Like I said,
complete.
8 options. Every single game, he runs a swing.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your
Usually
hands,
I'll say
Don't
stuff
turn
like,
your eyes away from it before it gets to you.
He deserves to, for me to score again. I mean, who knows what he said?
Turn a good play into a great play.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I won't block him right now so he can message me because I haven't heard one word he said. You guys haven't either. So, I don't run up the score.
So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles.
So please, let me know
what
this is the time I let some players have the floor. Let's see if it was positive.
So tough to win on the road, and there's some dejected faces as they leave this football field.
Never enjoyed these flights home. Going to be a long, silent one as they try to figure out what went wrong. Ruminate on the outcome of this game. You never like taking one on the chin, ever, ever, ever. And heading home just gives them all some extra time to think about what went wrong.
Glad I'm not going to be on that flight.